My name is Jack. I just proved myself to a Mafia boss through my action.
Welcome to the team, Reacher.
A few days ago, I was about to sell some records when I noticed something off on the street. My instincts from years of investigation kicked in, and I could tell right away that the truck driver was up to no good. Before I could figure out what he was planning, the truck suddenly accelerated and rammed into another car. Just as I suspected, his real target was the boy inside. It was obvious he had planned this for a long time. He moved fast without hesitation. His aim was terrible. Clearly, he just wanted to scare me off. I reacted quickly and stopped him with 5 precise shots. But in the process of rescuing the boy, I accidentally injured a police officer. Once we were safe, I planned to drive off immediately and erase any trace of what had happened. But just as I was about to leave, the boy insisted I take him home.
What am I supposed to do? Take you to the cops? Can't do that after what I did. So then take me home.
His words suddenly made me realize why someone wanted to kidnap him. His father was a well-known local businessman. After his repeated pleas, I agreed to drive him home safely. But as soon as I pulled into the estate, I knew something wasn't right. The guards at the gate were alert and far stronger than me, and the walls were lined with surveillance cameras.
Your dad's employees always talk like that to his son's friends?
Paul Van Hoven does whatever he wants.
Right then, I understood. This place was far more complicated than it seemed. When I met his father for the first time, he greeted me warmly and raised a glass toward me. But my gut told me this wasn't just a friendly drink. Without showing it, he mentioned the cop I accidentally shot was still alive and said he could take care of it. But before that, he said he was very curious about who I really was. To ease his suspicions, I gripped the glass firmly, letting him collect my fingerprints easily.
I gripped it firmly so you'll have a clear set of prints to run. Don't be offended, Mr. Reacher. Just need to know who you are.
The next day, I was summoned to his warehouse. All his core men were gathered there. He told me he had already checked my background. Then he invited me to join his organization. But before that, he said he needed to test my courage and loyalty. I knew there was no way out. They pulled out a revolver, Russian roulette. I had no choice but to take the gun. It looked like luck was still on my side. I confidently said the chamber had to be empty. Based on my experience, I figured he wouldn't actually pull the trigger. But suddenly he raised the gun and showed me there was a real bullet inside. A chill ran down my spine. Back in my room, I carefully checked every corner to make sure there were no bugs or hidden cameras.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Because yes, all of this was part of my plan. Everything that had happened was just the setup for my undercover mission. I was getting close to that powerful businessman. A few days ago, while waiting for the bus, I suddenly spotted a familiar face. I immediately ran after him, but he drove away. I called my old unit to trace the license plate, but the system was under maintenance, so I could only wait in my motel for updates. While I was waiting, someone knocked on my door. That's when I knew something was very wrong. I quickly removed the window glass and escaped out the back. Just when I thought I'd lost them.
Where are you going, Mr. Reacher?
Who says my name's Reacher?